What truly makes a man magnetic may go against everything you've been taught. Because in today's video, it's not really going to be about the material things in your life that give you that sense of either power, value, or success that causes people to maybe admire you. Because that's where the magic happens. When a man is actually living a life he is excited to wake up to every day. And sure, you may have the material success, and that could just be the very byproduct of you living a life that has everything to do with you following your excitement, you living a life of inspiration that allows people to be drawn to you because they want more of you. We want to be around people that not only makes us feel better leaving the interaction, but around people that have this light to them. Because there's a lot of people nowadays that are walking around with their light switch off because they're either scared of judgment, they're scared to be seen even though they want to be seen. It's all about what type of light do you want to be seen in? Is it in a way that makes you feel better about where you're at because maybe you're not proud of where you're at right now? That gives you direction on what you need to work on. Because honestly, you guys, magnetism is really easy when you're living a life in accordance to what you're here to create. And we are all creators at our core. The question is, what are you putting off creating because of fear, because of anxiety, because of depression, or whatever rut you're finding yourself in right now? We need to snap out of those thoughts. We need to snap out of those stories. You have to create a new self-concept, one that has magnetism at the core of your being. And when a man is really living intentionally in the areas of his life, when it comes to discerning a good partner in your life, one that motivates you, one that supports you, and definitely doesn't drain you of your resources and energy. You live a life that prioritizes your health and your fitness. You have enough self-respect to care about that area of your life. The people that you allow into your circle, allow into your story, they're well picked. You don't surround yourself with just anybody because you understand that the people you are around the most have influence over you. So really look into the types of people that you usually are drawn to, or the people right now in your life that have reached your expiration date. And you moving in a direction that complements your new storyline is maybe where some men have to start. Because if you're weighed down by life, if you're weighed down by your past or the stories you continuously tell yourself, you're not a magnetic man because you have clutter in the way and you can't attract from that place. It's not that you're not magnetic, it's that you're covering up your true self. And a man who is authentic and comfortable within his own skin, those are the types of men that stand out regardless of what they do. They could be wearing sweatpants and a white t-shirt, but their energy when they walk into that coffee shop, when they walk into that room, it's attention grabbing, not in the ways of he's showing off, but his energy radiates out of him. Just like the sun provides warmth, his energy provides something to whatever environment he chooses to put himself in. And he sees it as a gift. He views himself in that way because why not? A lot of people live a life of either feeling like they're a victim of what has happened, or they feel not good enough to actually create a life or live a life that is worth living because they feel worthless in some way. And you're really not. That's just a story you could be telling yourself that you need to rewrite. Because the people who have magnetic energy are usually the ones that are most comfortable in their own skin. They can be walking by themselves and enjoying their time because they're in peace. They don't choose dysfunction. They don't choose environments that diminish their light. Maybe clubbing, partying, drinking every weekend. Is that something that's adding to your life or taking away? It could be drugs, it could be sex, it could be junk food. Is that adding or is it taking? And sometimes we have to be real with ourselves, men. But the more you can do this, the more you're allowing yourself to come back home inside. And instead of avoiding the relationship you must have with yourself, start blocking off time, intentional time, where you can wake up in the morning and feel comfortable going into a meditation, closing your eyes, getting quiet, becoming comfortable in who you are, rather than waking up and running from your thoughts, running from the fear-based stories you tell yourself. Because that's the only reason you're living a life of desperation, of depression, of fear. It's a choice. So what do you choose today? What do you choose to actually prioritize rather than ignore and suppress? Because the moment you can pick up the pen and have a fresh sheet of paper in front of you, and you write down a list of all of the positive traits you do have and the traits that may be holding you back. And when you have clarity around these things, you know how to move, you know how to lead, you have direction, you have certainty. And within that, you have clarity to make new decisions, have more discernment, have more care and intentionality in how you choose to live your life. Your future is going to come whether you like it or not, and your past has already come and gone. So what do you choose to put your energy into? Something that's already been or something that can become? And that is up to you. And a man who knows this, a man who is the creator of his life and has awareness over the thoughts he thinks, that's a man of power. That's a man of integrity. That is a man who is not controllable. See, a lot of men who feel like they're easily triggered or they are quick to anger or really emotional, those are the types of men running from something. And that something being yourself. Unresolved things getting in the way of your destiny, the destiny that is up to you to create. May I remind you of this, men? You are powerful. You have purpose here. And you need to see that before another person can perceive that within you. And that's where it starts. It starts within. So if you guys liked today's video and it assisted you, maybe sparked your light again, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys are needing any further assistance and want to work with me one-on-one, I do offer one-on-one coaching, so I would love to hear from you. My coaching email will be right here as well as linked down below. So please feel free to reach out to me, you guys. And without further ado, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.